4, 3, 2, 1, go. Hey guys, Ranch in here, bring on stock of commentary. It's going to be the losers match in Group E of the Ro32 in the Avalon MSL. It's going to be Nada up against Up Magic on Heartbreak Ridge. We're going to have Nada as the white Terran here at the 9 o'clock position, and we're going to have Harangue 2 or Harangue E or just Harangue at the 3 o'clock as the teal protoss. Apparently some Nada fangirls in the room. I heard some screams in the background when we showed close-up Nada, and one fangirl for Harangue. Nice. Oh well, Harangue. Oh well. Ooh, Harangue actually. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised to see a very early probe coming out? I think it was his 5th or 6th probe coming out. Just man, just right away, gonna right across and gonna do something funky. We're gonna see what he does. I was gonna like talk about the map and how this map is very balanced between the races. How how each race doesn't really have any huge. Doesn't seem to have any huge advantage against the other race, at least due to statistics, but whatever. Harangue's going to go for a cheese. Nada's actually going to start off by blocking off his main. Now he's going to spot the probe and he's going to, what's going to happen? Instantly sending us SCV. Possible, no gas steal, okay, Harangue's not actually going to go for a gas steal. He's going to run his probe around, he's going to see what it actually tries to do here. Puts down a pylon. That's, okay, doesn't block any workers whatsoever, of course, but, it is probably actually going to put down a building, most likely a gateway. We're going to see what actually try to do here. So just running around with his probe, being all annoying, not stealing the gas, has put up a pylon inside of his own main while he's at it, and another pylon. This one, I believe, actually catching an SCV. But yeah, Nada's actually being forced to pull several SCVs to start attacking those pylons instead of mining. So Harangue's definitely trying to put Nada behind here, definitely trying to ruin whatever build he might have in mind. Putting on a second probe now, that's apparently going to the north, so he's possibly thinking of hiding some sort of tech. Putting down a gateway, he's put down a gateway inside of Nada's base. Nada has 3 SCVs pulled off the line, but I think he should be able to kill that gateway before it even really gets into the game, and even if it does, I think Nada might actually be able to kill the pylon that powers the gateway, so I think Harangue might actually, yeah, okay, pylon goes down, Harangue puts down another gateway. We're going to see whether he actually cancels the first gateway or not. Could be a bit of a waste of minerals. Actually puts down a pylon at the upper left-hand corner. We're going to see what that's for very soon. On the opposite, Nada does have his first marine out. It's going to start attacking that one probe inside. Harangue's not going to be able to get inside with a second probe because the choke is walled off. So yeah, the gateway has, Harangue, interestingly enough, has actually allowed the gateway to come in, but it is unpowered, so a little bit just going to stand there, definitely force Nada to have to kill it, which he has now done. He had 5 SCVs on that, I believe. Marine's still trying to run out and chase down that probe. Probe at the upper left, still doing that. And the gas being put down by Nada and still attacking that other gateway, and both pylons have gone down. So the second gateway is unpowered and the probe has been killed. So a lot of minerals going down. Sabana's crew coming up at the upper left for Harangue. Just the gateway being completely left. Okay, one single SCV attacking that gateway just to clear a path for the mining. It actually, it would be very hilarious if the gateway actually sped up gas mining for Nada. I don't know if that's the case, but that would be so hilarious. I don't think it actually does. No, it doesn't seem to do so. Probably only friendly buildings. That would be just so funny. That's all I'm saying. Marines finally finish off the gateway, and Nada sending out his own scout. We're going to see what spots. I'm not even sure if he's going to be able to spot the upper left-hand corner. What Harangue is going there, putting out Citadel of Doom, so apparently he's thinking of going for Dark Templar. Only has a gateway inside of his main. We're going to see whether it actually fools Nada or not. Putting down a second core. Oh my god, he's going full on to fool Nada here. This could actually work completely. Nada is not going to have any idea. Harangue is actually going to completely just, wow. Talk about going for just focusing on the cheese. It's like this. If I'm going to go for cheese, I'm going to go for cheese. Oh my god, only one CV on gas. Not apparently thinking of going for an expansion. Oh god. Thinking of getting a quick economic advantage here, not knowing the danger could be in Citadel of Aduna coming out. We're going to see a Temple Archives come up fairly soon for rank 2. Temple Archives is instantly being popped down, and not as no idea is coming in. The Cybernetics Core warps in, does not get cancelled. So Harangue, when he goes for cheese, when he goes for something weird and funky, he goes full on out. Not has no idea what's coming his way. No academies being put down. I don't see an eBay. He could be in a lot of trouble. Now moving the SCV again into the main. Gonna spot the 7 underscore spinning. Still probably has no idea what's coming up for him. Wow, probably thought, okay, Harangi put down 2 pylons inside of my base alongside 2 gateways, lost a lot. Actually has a Marine running up at the north. Gonna see if he continues running, he might actually spot. Then Nada might just have the timing to put down. We're gonna see what the Marine is running right towards the upper left-hand base. Oh my god, psychic stuff coming in from Nada. He's running towards there. Running, oh my god, and he's gonna run and spot exactly what's coming up. Nada has spotted. Now you can see the look on his face. It's like, okay, now I gotta hurry up. Start off by killing the probe, and probably after that gonna start attacking that pylon to unpower the buildings. And a supply depot is being put down alongside an eBay now, so he's going to be getting up turrets. With Shincho coming up, we're going to see whether that's mines to help against the Dark Templar. Oh man, robotics facility also coming up. Harangi actually moving out with the Zealot and the Dragoon, going to be able to move right past that bunker. Oh my god. The Dragoon actually went through that space, and the first tank's going to get attacked. SCV's being pulled off the line, actually being pulled off to go into the lane. Instead of the natural, tank goes down alongside the Dragoon, and the Zealot is inside of Harangi's main. Of Nada's main, I'm sorry. SCV's going to be pulled off the line to start attacking and push it away. Actually should be able to take it out. So yeah, Zealot is going to get surrounded and taken out. Most likely Dark Temple on the opposite coming up. No turrets anywhere. Dark Temple running out, attacking the bunker. No detection anywhere for Nada so far. Turret on the way just now. Okay, the turret's far away, just a little bit away. Siege tank coming up, being blocked by the SCVs, and now the Dark Templar barely manages to run to safety. SCV's being pulled off the line so that they don't get killed. Not a lot of SCVs for Nada, really. Very just then they went for this quick expansion, but felt that maybe he was very economically behind. Actually, he shouldn't have felt that way because Harang didn't have his own expansion up, so Nada necessarily didn't have to go for the expansion, but trying to get a quick advantage in that regard. So that's perfectly understandable. Still a Marine actually in there attacking the Templar Archives at the upper left hand. It's gonna take him a little while, but it's already catching flames, so we're gonna see how long it takes him. We're gonna see whether Harang actually tries to prevent that second turret being put down side of the natural by Nada. He's going to go for it here. Observatory also coming up for Harang. Alongside first shuttle now out. We're going to see whether that's just for... Most likely going to try to drop those 2 Templar. Most likely on the main. There is a turret coming up inside there as well. We're going to see how long it is until Nada gets his academy alongside. Those Dark Templar just running around, just chilling outside the middle so far. 1 GB float around, and now the shuttle comes in. It's going to start off by picking up those 2 Dark Templar. The shuttle going to instantly fly in. There is an eBay there in the air that is going to be able to spot this. Sonata is going to spot this, and the shuttle spins around. Turrets being put down everywhere, and we're going to see how Nada's going to have enough time. The Dark Templar coming in now. First tank coming out, and SCV is being pulled off pretty well. Dark Templar still running around. Southern of the SCV, some SCVs being pulled off, and Marines and tanks coming in to help against this. Another turret being put down, and Harangi's actually, okay, finally goes in to prevent that, kills the turret, and instantly starts going for SCVs, but does take 1 shot to those Dark Templar, one of them critically wounded at this point. So Harangi's still taking the cheese. He's actually now going to lose his Templar Archives at the upper left hand. I think I saw him. I think I saw the Marine still killing it. It was severely damaged or not. I'm not quite sure. Missed out a little bit. Pylon being put down at the natural expansion. 2 more gateways being put up by Harangi, so he's going to be at 4 soon. They're going to start macroing up a little bit, try to equalize the position here, try to get a decent troop size out now, because Nada has a much larger army at this point. He has several Marines. Okay, the Marine is no longer at the upper left hand. Most likely was taken out, but the Archives are still heavily damaged. Nada also up the upper right, actually clearing out his minerals, more likely thinking of taking up another expansion. Looking at the polls, very even polls. 53% think Nada will win it. 47% think Harang might, most likely due to his cheesy style. Harang actually putting down a 3rd expansion as well at the lower left hand, quite earlier than Nada's 3rd base. Now Observer alongside the shuttle. Turrets in place though. We're going to see probably still those Dark Templar just inside there, trying to find themselves in open space. Vultures now in the field, most likely waiting for mine, so the initial upgrade was siege mode. SCV for Nada running up the north side. We're going to see what actually going to be a Rambo SCV going around and kill the Templar Archives. Actually, no, it stopped at the north hand, so never mind. Still continuing. Vultures now in the field for Nada. Speed upgraded, so they're just going to run around and try to do some damage. They actually might accomplish that very well. Going to run right down the middle. Our several Dragoons and Pylon and Forge blockade coming in. So, no! Not enough of a blockade. Nada is going to spot this new base coming up. Not really going to be able to do too much about it. Dragoons coming his way. It probably doesn't have mines. If he had mines, he would be able to do these Dragoons a little bit. But there's Observer also in place. But these Vultures have nothing but speed, so Nada went for speed first, just to run around, be able to get a full scout. So that helps him out. Finally, mines now up for him, though. Just be able to lay some minefields out to start disturbing the maneuverability of Harang. Just running around so far. Putting down a starport at the upper left, very close to Harang's funky tech buildings at the far left, adding in 2 more factories. So we're going to see most likely coming in with drop tech. Not really expecting any much else from him. Harang now fully blocking off his new base at the lower left hand, so now he's not going to be able to harass that with vultures. Just putting on a few mines, some places, saving some of them, getting his control tower alongside his starport, still moving around all over the place with his vultures.